In this video, I am completing machined dovetail joints for some drawer boxes on a kitchen project. The first step in doing this is to work out the height of the timber. All 3 drawer boxes are a different size, so this is different for each. I need to work out the maximum amount of dovetails that will fit in each opening, evenly spaced. I do this by using the measurements from the technical drawing and the information that comes in the booklet with the dovetail jig. Once I've done this, I go away and machine the timber, then I mark a face and edge on each piece, along with whether it is a side piece or a front or back piece, marked with an A or B. This A or B corresponds to the A and B marked on the jig, clearly showing me where to correctly clamp the wood. I then set up the dovetail jig and get the appropriate router, which we leave set up exclusively for dovetail drawers on this jig, and run a test piece. I'm not happy with this test piece, as you can see the first and last dovetail are not even. So I go back to the jig and alter the settings slightly to try and make these dovetails even. I reassemble the jig and run a second test piece. This time I am happy with the outcome, as the first and last dovetails are even. With a successful test piece, I can go ahead and run the actual drawer boxes. The first step in doing this is to cut the timber to the finished size. I then clamp the pieces in the jig, face up and edge side in. Then I run the dovetails using the router. Next, I flip the pieces of timber to the opposite side of the jig, keeping them face side up and face edge in. Again, I run these dovetails. Finally, I take the workpiece out of the jig and test they go together well, and that the final measurement of the drawer box are correct.